Welcome back to our Let's Play of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. When we last left off, I was in the middle of the great battle, and tide was turning against us till Holtz showed up. So, let's, has everyone got their orders?
Excellent. Prepare to fire. We shall blast a hole through their defense line.
Uh-oh. Attacking with fire orders
Oh
now.
no! Our defensive line is in jeopardy. Isn't there any way to stop them?
Let's use the fire
We're
orders.
able to move the ships now. Nice work. If we bring them this way, we can use them as a bridge.
Lester's mightiest hero has come to our aid. We can't be defeated now.
I got this. Get those ships over here.
Alright. Cool.
Okay, time to attack.
Alright.
Take a breather. Not a problem. I've got this.
And he head back.
Into the fray.
Go.
I can't be stopped. Clear up. You're finished.
Alright. Bolfus and their allies appear. Hey, Bolfus. Digging the new hair.
All right, it's my turn. All hands, attack!
That
Alright.
Not a
Shez.
problem. I've
After
got
you.
this.
All right,
Raphael.
here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Please,
And
excuse me. Is this okay?
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
You can count on me.
Oh, and appears to be a mercenary. If we can win him over to our side, we can limit the number of needless casualties.
I can do that. Alright, defeat and recruit Bolfus.
Haven't you heard of the jaw-dropping king of grappling? It's not.
We can't hold out any longer. Please, send help.
Alright.
Let's try this.
I'll take out Bolfus.
Time to attack. Guess I better prepare for the worst.
Oh, it's been a while since we've had a serious fight. Come at me, Holmes.
Hey, you're Count Ordelia's daughter. Look, I don't want to kill you. Mind backing off?
Why would I comply with an enemy's request? Besides, you are clearly outmatched.
Back now? My reputation as the illustrious king of grappling would take a hit. Not good!
Your luck's run out. My apologies.
You've lost. Stop resisting and surrender already.
Well, if the little lady of House Ordelia says so, guess I'll use this as an opportunity to pay you back.
Alright.
Now is our chance.
Let's try this.
Claude.
Let's see how this
you.
goes.
Raphael.
Right, here I go. There's nothing to...
Not a problem.
Shuz. Get that
I've
key.
got this.
Please,
Marianne.
excuse me. Is this okay?
You can count on me.
Did not think I had underestimated you. This is terribly unfortunate. All units!
I want to grow even...
Attack! Follow me!
It is a noble's duty to protect the people. We must recapture Dirtu.
Let's use all strongholds.
Managed to take out one of those weapons. Thank goodness. Now they can't bombard us anymore.
Alright.
You can count on me.
I'll do my best. Please.
You two work together.
Excuse me. Is this okay?
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
All right, here I go.
This brawler's trying to get away. Hey, you.
All right, take it down.
Face me if you dare.
Alright. Claude.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Your luck's run out.
No. Alright, let's send Leone.
Got it.
They'll take this
Time
guy.
to make a name for myself.
Alright, you guys all head into there. I will hold the fort down here, as it were.
I can't be stopped. My apologies. You're finished.
Right. Where is the chest? It's that way.
I'm not done yet. A few scratches won't scare me into abandoning my post.
It's not over. Face me if you dare. Clear out.
Alright. How's everyone doing?
They cannot.
Take that guy out. Hey, Ferdinand.
I must not fail here. This is for the future of the Empire!
It has been some time, Ferdinand. Though I had hoped our next meeting would be for tea instead of battle.
Indeed. I would have much preferred trading barbs, not blows.
I got this. For the love of... Clear out!
Your efforts are admirable.
Alright, alright, everybody.
They can...
You're on fire.
It's not over.
Who's good with these guys? Nobody.
Not a problem. I've got this. Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
You can count on... I'll do my best.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing up.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
All right, here I go.
All right, take it down.
All right, take it down.
Alright. What do I get? New accessory.
Oh, there's nothing these muscles can't do.
You can count on me. I'll do my best. Got it. All right, take it down.
Alright. Everybody finish off these last two. And then we'll take out Ferdinand.
They can't.
All that's left is to take down the enemy general.
Alright. Everybody should stop on the, these guys. I didn't realize Judith was in so much peril. Actually, you guys can all take out him. I'll take care of Judith.
Your lunch run out.
Alright. See if I can get to Ferdinand before my thing runs out.
I can't be stopped. Clear out. You're finished.
I shall not lose. No matter who comes for me. I cannot retreat now.
Face me if you dare.
I shall never back down.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Let my ambitions get the better of me. We must withdraw and regroup. Fall back!
We won! I want to hear those victory cheers, folks. They're probably planning a second assault after they regroup. But we'll see if that actually happens.
Alright. Whew.
Look! The Imperial army is retreating!
Steady, Hilda. Don't get too excited just yet. We've only repelled the first wave of their assault. The Empire has been funneling a great deal of troops into Leicester since taking control of the Great Bridge of Murden. I expect they'll have plenty of reinforcements at the ready, fresh and fully prepared to fight.
Sharp as ever, Holst. I was thinking the same thing. We're not out of the woods just yet.
But you still have your plan, right?
I believe it is high time you explain exactly what scheme you hold up your sleeve.
Just keep your eyes on the enemy and you'll know soon enough. Assuming the plan actually succeeds, that is.
What do you mean by that?
Enough with the theatrics. Do you truly intend to evade our questions, even now?
Well, if that's what our leader says, we'll just have to monitor the Imperial Army and await good news.
If you are satisfied with that, Lord Holst, then it will have to suffice.
How long are we gonna have to wait before we know if it worked?
Good question. I'd say about 3 days, give or take. If everything goes as planned, it'll all be clear as a nice summer sky. And Lawrence, apologies in advance.
Why are you apologizing only to me? That feels somewhat disquieting. Oh, very well. I shall wait to see just what it is you have been scheming. But to be clear, if this course fails, the Alliance is finished. We will no longer be able to resist the Empire.
Yes, I'm well aware. Failure isn't an option.
What are you scheming? Oh, 1,500 enemies and still only an A there.
Good, but not enough.
This isn't my finest moment.
I said everybody only getting 3 things.
That's something.
Gotta keep pushing
That's
myself.
better, I guess.
More fighting means more strength.
Alright.
A noble always does his duty.
I guess Holst isn't a permanent member of our group. Iron shield, nice. Molfus is now playable. Oh, there he is. Holst is now playable.
Move the injured soldiers to the rear. All those who can fight, reform your ranks. As soon as we are prepared, we will launch another attack on Deirdre.
Another one? Why don't we just, wait for Count Berkeley's?
Our enemy is exhausted, while we have plenty of soldiers who are unharmed and able to fight. This is the most opportune time to strike.
Lord Ferdinand.
Ah, General Ladislava. We've been waiting for you. Has Count Berkeley's arrived?
No, he has yet to depart the Empire. There has been some suspicious activity in southern Leicester that has made the Minister wary to proceed.
Suspicious activity, you say? Do we have any idea what the Alliance is plotting?
Not to my knowledge, sir.
What's with the
As much as it
bat
pains
wings?
me to say it, perhaps we should fall back until we know more.
And yet here we stand, on the precipice of victory.
General Ladislava, our scouts have returned.
And what do they report?
Gloucester soldiers have launched a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden. We've lost control of the bridge. We anticipate that House Gloucester and Ordelia's forces will soon seize the lands that belong to House Phlegathon.
So, Count Gloucester was deceiving us all along.
Interesting.
What? We've been tricked? Oh no, 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 no! We're doomed!
It seems we have blundered right into an Alliance trap.
We have to retreat. Out of here! Find someplace safe to hide!
Calm yourself, Bernadetta. A leader must project confidence for the good of their soldiers. We shall begin an orderly march to the Great Bridge of Murden at once. Though the enemy may give chase, stopping is not an option. We must maintain our course for the Empire and let nothing deter us.
Understood. I am with you, wherever you may take us.
I apologize for leading you both into this debacle. For now, all we can do is pray that any part of our host makes it back to the Empire safely. Forgive me, Edelgard. I may not be able to keep my promise to you after all.
The Imperial Army is on the run. Looks like my plan went off without a hitch.
According to a messenger from my father, Gloucester forces have launched a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden.
What did you say?
The Imperial forces were caught completely off guard and have been driven back. The bridge is once again under Alliance control.
also said that Count Ordelia is working with Count Gloucester to fortify southern Leicester.
Using a false surrender to draw the enemy into a disadvantageous position. I take it that was your plan, my lord?
Yeah, basically. Except that Count Gloucester wouldn't have acted if we hadn't won the battle for Deirdre. That was the promise we made. And thanks to all of you, I held up my end of the bargain.
So, what's all that mean now?
They're saying that House Gloucester and House Ordelia never really betrayed the Alliance.
I hope you can all forgive me. I knew the whole time, but my father had sworn me to secrecy.
I don't think,
You knew about this, Lysithea? But my father never breathed a word of it to me. Claude, why was I not informed?
Again, I'm sorry about that. Your father made me swear not to say anything until it was over and done with.
But why? Is this another sign that he has yet to consider me a worthy successor?
That's not it, Lawrence. But it's also not my place to speak for your father. You should ask him yourself the next time you see him. I'm sure this all came as a shock to you, Lawrence, but there's no time to sulk. We need to move, and quick. If we don't surround and quash the Imperial Army right away, this little plan will backfire, and Count Gloucester will be the one left vulnerable.
He's right. If Count Burgleys were to enter the fray now, our allies at the Great Bridge would be caught in a pincer attack.
Who's this Count Burgleys person?
The Empire's Minister of Military Affairs. His house holds the territory on the opposite end of the Great Bridge. I've yet to face him on the battlefield myself, but he's regarded as the greatest warrior in the Empire.
I see where this is going. We need to move.
I hate to ask this of you when you're still exhausted from the last battle, but I'm going to need one more push from each of you.
okay.
Golden Wildfire. The leader's stratagem. The Alliance army pushes back the Empire at Deirdre, where they receive word that Count Gloucester has rejoined the Alliance. It seems his disloyalty was all part of a deceitful plan. With their position lost, the Imperial army begins to retreat. Claude and his allies press forward, planning to surround them as they flee to Adrestia.
The Imperial forces within the Alliance are currently dispersed between the western part of Regan territory and the northern part of Gloucester lands. They're making a desperate attempt to march south, but Count Gloucester's persistent attacks have slowed their progress.
I would appreciate it if you could be more precise with your language. In fact, my father's tactics have halted the Imperial Army's southward advance.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. Anyway, here's where we come in. We'll surround the enemy, cutting off their retreat and cornering them in western Regan territory. Then, we give them a good thrashing.
That's it? Sounds kinda simple if you ask me.
Hey, what more could you want? All the best plans are easy to understand. Trust me, it's a sure win.
Yeah,
Nothing's a sure
even
win.
I know what's going on now.
We just have to herd the Imperial Army into western Regan territory and stop them from moving any further south, right?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Just remember that the enemy knows this is their last stand. We have to proceed with caution. I want to finish them off before Count Burgleys has a chance to muster a sizable army and mount an attack.
Ferdinand and Bernadetta are leading the Imperial Army, right?
I'm guessing you'd rather not kill them? Believe me, I don't want that either. We may have been in different classes, but they're still our old friends from the Academy. Once our forces are in place, I plan to offer them terms of surrender. But for now, we need to focus on driving their army into a corner.
You got it! I swear on these biceps, I won't let them get away!
Yeah, you do that.
I don't know. I'm not convinced it's gonna be that easy. But I guess that's besides the point. We've got to get out there.
You said it. Let's move out.
I can't believe that Count Gloucester betrayed us. The Great Bridge has fallen back into enemy hands.
Now that our troops are trapped on Alliance lands, House Regan and House Gloucester have them surrounded on both sides. It's doubtless one of Claude's clever little stratagems, and it stings.
I don't understand. Everyone is aware of the troubled history between Regan and Gloucester. Why would they decide to bury the hatchet now? Unless this supposed feud is little more than a web Claude has spun for this exact moment.
Perhaps it is, but perhaps not. For all we know, he wants us to overthink the situation and make a greater mistake.
As it stands, Ferdinand's forces are trapped behind enemy lines. The Minister of Military Affairs is moving to recapture the Great Bridge of Murden with all haste. However, I fear he lacks a sufficiently sizable force to do so swiftly enough to reach our isolated comrades before they are crushed.
We cannot stand idly by while our allies are in danger. What are our options, Hubert?
I have already taken the liberty of engaging several promising mercenary companies. I directed them to covertly enter Alliance territory and provide reinforcements to Ferdinand.
Why was I not informed of any of this?
From the very beginning, I had my doubts about Ferdinand and his ability to lead our troops to victory. I employed these mercenaries using my own personal funds, which obviated any need to report it.
And you believe they'll make it to him in time?
I do. It turns out that they are quite familiar with the terrain. I am confident that they will prove well worth the cost of their contracts.
It's funny, Hubert. To think that your complete lack of faith in Ferdinand might be the very thing that saves his life. The world truly is a mysterious place.
Shut up, Monica. Ooh, 6 now. Oh, I can do this right away. I would only have to do 1. Alright, it's time to talk to everybody, though.
Let's talk.
Hey, Shaz. Heard the news? Alright, I'll talk to you last. Circumstances dictate how people act. As such, I believe things are about to get much more difficult for you. Though perhaps it will be a welcome change for the mercenary of your caliber. You'll undoubtedly face the Ashen Demon again. I do hope you'll emerge victorious this time. Alright, I have 28 points. Still don't know what to spend it all on, though. I'll hold off for now. Who's in here? Marianne. Claude's plan has given us a glimmer of hope, but the idea of annihilating the Imperial Army is just so... Yeah, I hear you. We know people on the other side, so it's hard victory to celebrate. Yes, exactly. Hope we can convince them to surrender. I'd been curious to find out what the boy had been plotting, but I never would have guessed he'd team up with Erwin. The two of them usually fight like cats and dogs. Oh, Erwin is Count Gloucester. He's little Lawrence's father. All things considered, they might be a good match for each other. They both have a penchant for cooking up cunning strategies.
Excuse me.
The enemy army's general in our last battle was the heir of the Empire's Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. Rumor has it that Duke Eyre lost his position after clashing with the current Emperor. Do you think the Duke's heir is sent to the front lines instead of being condemned with his father? Could be.
By the way,
So the tide has turned into to our favor. Wonderful. Keep it up so we can continue trading safely, yeah?
I carry a little of everything
Let's see
here.
what I can buy.
You've got an eye for quality. 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 You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Yes, this is just as annoying to me as it is to you.
You've got an eye for quality. 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 You've got an eye for quality, friend. 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 Hope to see you again soon.
Oh, sure it was a buy all option. Greetings.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Actually from the Empire, and my family lives there. But please, don't hold back on my account. My father's a tradesman in town, so the war shouldn't affect him. And my little brother's in the Imperial Army, but I doubt I'll ever have to fight him. After all, I won't be seeing much of the battlefield since I guard this gate.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
So relief House Glossier rejoined the Alliance. If they'd stayed with the Empire, we would have had to face Count Glossier in battle. Yeah, I'm glad that it didn't come to that. You never know what'll happen in the future. Please don't say such things. It's like asking for something bad to happen. It's been 100 years since Deirdre saw a battle.
I would appreciate it.
Never want to set eyes on the Imperial Army again. I'm not for good, would you? Okay.
Hey, okay, so.
I have my reasons for working for the Empire, but I'm originally from Leicester. I've got a half-brother here, not to mention friends and some people I'm indebted to, so I'm glad things worked out this way.
Hey!
Are the people you know in this army? Yeah, Holtz and I have been buddies since we were kids. I'd rather not have to tangle with him. As for the people I'm indebted to, I've seen their daughter around here, but not them. Anyway, I'm officially fighting the Alliance now, so I hope that we'll have each other's backs. I think he's talking about Cynthia. Speaking of which, Claude and Count Glossier planned what would happen to the Great Bridge of Mirrodin in advance.
Tragic.
My father had little choice but to follow the Count's lead. House Ardelia has always been at the mercy of other nobles of the Empire. I wonder when my father will be able to live in peace.
Have you need of me?
I'm from Baron Elbric's household. They are a minor noble family in the western part of Edmund territory. Since they are so removed from the front lines, the lady of the house is acting like the war doesn't affect her. But this crisis has greatly pained the young Baron. Incidentally, the mercenary that recently joined the army is, actually... Never mind. Are you talking about Balthus? We're going to corner the enemy so they can't escape, then smash them. But they're going to do whatever they can to get away, so it'll be a challenge to round them all up. I'm a big burly type, you know. Dashing around isn't my strong suit. Oh, but Lauren's dad is going to rough him up too, right? That'll be a big help. Heard rumors of the Imperial Armor recently hired some famous mercenary companies. Apparently one of them is already in Leicester. We could end up facing them at some point.
Hey!
So do you know someone in the companies or something? Hard to say. I haven't found out which ones the Empire hired yet. I wonder if it's... Nah, never mind. Just talking to myself. Forget it. Okay.
I'm impressed.
But I know why Claude didn't tell us the plan. He didn't fully believe Count Gloucester would come through. Though he probably had some backup scheme in case that one failed. Don't you think? Probably.
Let's see.
I heard that you fought Ferdinand and Deirdre. To be perfectly honest, he is much more suited for defense than offense, but I imagine he volunteered himself to lead the army.
Let's see.
Yeah, it could be. His attacks felt desperate somehow. It's not really a question of being unsuited to offense, though. I think the Emperor simply indulged her friend's requests. Interesting.
You're busy?
Taking out the remaining Imperial troops in Leicester shouldn't be too tough, but if the Count Burgleys launches an attack as well, we might not be able to fend him off. People say he's killed a bear with nothing but his two hands. That's how strong he is. Okay. I'm glad my brother joined us, but he needs to give me more space. He just told me I should go home because he's too worried about me. Ugh. I wish he wouldn't baby me so much. He shouldn't. It is utterly disgraceful that I could not discern any of my father's plot with Claude. That they carried it whilst keeping me in the dark fills me with such a sense of emptiness.
You sure?
We haven't won yet. You could still have a chance of showing what you can do.
Fascinating.
That is true. I shall be the one to guide the Alliance to victory. I didn't say that much. Vowed to get revenge on the Empire before the Alliance was crushed once and for all. But now we're in a position to completely turn the tables. I can't believe it. Our leader is something else.
How's it going? Hey there.
I know everyone's exhausted, but it all comes down to this moment. Will we be able to subdue the Imperial army in our borders before Count Burgleys makes a move on the bridge?
I'm counting on you.
There's not a moment to lose. I'm counting on you, Shez.
Hey!
You need to step up too. One wrong command and this this plan goes sideways. I know I can't afford to slip up either. I'm going to win this. People have this terrible habit of treating the three houses of the western edge of Leicester as if they are the same. However, their internal affairs couldn't be more different, largely because of their specific locations. House Burgundy must know House Gloucester.
It's like this.
Everyone must do. Whereas my house is not beholden to him because we border Daphne territory. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Holst.
Excellent.
We have a new facility where you can research battle tactics. Studying is no substitute for real-life experience, of course, but should still prove useful. Take a look when you have the chance. Okay. Tactics instructor. Here we research the latest and greatest tactics ever to grace the field of battle. If our findings pique your interest, we would be delighted to assist you. How about it? Combat Manual. Tactics Academy can enhance your unit's battle proficiency. Expand the facility will unlock new avenues for improvement.
My instruction comes at a high price.
Okay. Let's see how I can expand it. Allows the unit to gain a second warrior gauge to the academy. That's nice. Allows to unlock the use of concoctions at the academy. Allows the unit to increase recovery item uses. Allows the enemy ability to increase the ability slot to 6. Okay. Interesting. Alright. To expand it, I need beginner combat manuals.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Tactics are essential to event victory. I should keep them in mind as I prepare. Oh, there's 2 people I didn't talk to. How did I miss these 2? Oh, that's because they moved. Father is concerned with you, dear sister. Why not leave the rest to me and run along home?
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm not ditching everyone just as I can, just so I can be safe. Never thought I'd hear you say such a thing. It warms my heart to know you found such good comrades. Besides, I won't be in danger if you're in the battlefield too, right? That's right. No matter how many enemies descend upon us, I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. 2 are so close. I'm actually kind of jealous. I don't have any siblings myself. And allow me to become your surrogate older brother, though Hilda will always be my first priority. Yeah, I wouldn't take him up on that offer. He's handy to have around, but he's also a huge pain. In any case, Hilda, remember not to take my presence in battle as an invitation to be reckless. Yeah. Trust me, I'm pretty risk-averse. Okay. Alright. I had support Claude and Lawrence.
Sorry for the wait, Lawrence. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? Ooh, don't tell me. Is it about a girl?
Oops.
Ooh, I wish to discuss the consequences of your strategy at the Great Bridge of Murden.
Oh, that. If it's an apology you want, I'll say it as many times as I need to. Both to you and your father. My plan left a cloud of treason hanging thick over the Honorable House Gloucester. I'm sorry, Lawrence.
Please, I have already accepted your apology. And besides, did my father not agree to your scheme? Luckily, my own person remains unsullied, and I will soon remedy the blemishes on my family name. You have my word.
If that's not it, then what do you want to talk about?
There is something I wish to confirm with you. A matter regarding the future of the Leicester Alliance. Can we really trust you, Claude? I have no qualms admitting that your work has freed the Alliance from a number of tight situations. And yet, I have never been able to fully place my trust in you. The same is true even now. Were it as simple as choosing to believe, I would do just that. But this situation makes me uneasy. Day after day, I find myself forced to rely on a man with unclear roots and even more unclear intentions.
Your tongue's as sharp as ever, Lawrence. But I can't say I don't get where you're coming from. I wouldn't trust me either in your shoes. If I were you, I wouldn't let my loved ones touch a guy like me with a 10-foot poleaxe, let alone count on me to keep them safe.
You are quick to disparage yourself.
Yeah, maybe I took it a little far there. I mean, I'm not that bad, am I? Still, I'm not all-knowing or all-powerful like the goddess is. There's no way for me to know what the future might hold. Which means there's only one thing I can do. Stack my deck with as many cards as I can so we're ready for anything that comes our way. But on that front, the possibilities are kinda endless. No matter how many tricks I've got in my pocket, there's still this lingering worry I just can't shake. That's what I meant by not being able to trust myself. I feel like I'm constantly walking this tightrope with no clear end in sight. Lawrence? Are you even listening? If you were any quieter, I think you'd have died on the spot.
I am present, yes. I was just so shocked to hear you voice your anxieties that I struggled to find words. Could this be another of your schemes? What do you hope to gain by deceiving me so?
Whoa, slow down there. You're the one who brought this whole thing up, remember? Kinda rude to react like that after I go and spill my heart out to you, don't you think?
Forgive me, it seemed to have lost my presence of mind entirely. I fear I may be entering a state of shock.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Alright. Okay, so I need to get Holtz and Bolthus up. Floral Adornment. This for Marianne or Lawrence. Let's do Marianne since she's a little closer. Or a little farther, I should say.
I really appreciate.
Anything else for her? Dapper neckerchief, maybe. Okay. Lintart or Leone for the fishing float. It could be either one. Let's go with Lindhart then.
Let's see. Now this...
Tasty baked treat. Lindhart by Cynthia Raphael. Raphael's almost all the way up. Like Cynthia needs a little more than him. Let's do it by Cynthia.
For me?
Right, gemstone beads. Hilda.
I love it.
Smoked meat goes to Holst.
You have amazing taste.
Armored Bear Stuffy can go to either Cynthia, Marianne, or Hilda. Hilda's almost up. Let's go with Cynthia. She's the lowest.
How For me? I love it.
Training weights. Leone, Holtz again. I'm give him to Holtz.
You have amazing taste.
Book of music sheets. No, no, and no. I don't have any of these guys. So let's go with Balthus, I guess. I have to start giving stuff to him anyway.
Hey. Okay, so. Thanks, pal.
Hunting dagger. Shamir, Leone. Shamir, Leone. Shamir.
I'm impressed. Well? Thanks. I appreciate.
Right, textbook goes to no. Oh, it's like Cynthia.
How tragic. For me?
Right. History of Fodlan goes to. I'm gonna give that to Balthus.
Hey. Okay, so. Thanks, pal.
Water and can goes to. Who's my lowest right now? Technically, Balthus. I could give it to Linhart and possibly push him over the edge. Well, let's give it to Balthus here.
Okay, so. Well, it's gotta be worth.
Didn't really care for it short, did he? Alright, we'll call it here. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. It always helps me out. When we come back, we'll watch these conversations and give out the rest of the gifts. Till then, though, have a good day and take care.